comes and goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a new series which I'm going to be doing, which is the actual podcast. It's going to be called Pretzel's Podcasts. And what I'm going to do is we're going to be ranging across many things, and we're going to start today with Pretzel Fingers Podcast 1. We're going to be talking about the two recent things, which we'll get into in a second. I say recent, one of them's literally just happened yesterday, and one of them happened... It is more like a controversial thing which we'll talk about. So how this will work is we'll try and get as many guests as we can as possible, and yeah, basically that's how it is. And we'll just try and get some numbers. If you do like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also like it down below. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe, all that crap. And also there has been some confusion. So if you press the notification bell, you can see when some of my videos go live. Anyway, let's go and talk to two people today who I know quite well. I'll let them introduce themselves. So yeah, hello lads, how you doing? Alright, so today guys, we're joined by Vinny Marek, hello.
You're right, mate.
And also we're joined by Stora, or Keen Stora.
Right.
Alright, so today then lads, we're going to be talking about, Vinny, what we're talking about?
Yeah, getting sacked.
We're going to talk about Mourinho getting sacked, and also we'll come on to the other bit straight away. So, first of all lads, the obvious question I'm going to ask is, was it the right time for Mourinho to get sacked?
Well, yes,
I'll let you go first, Kim.
Go on, Kim.
really, we could have waited until January to sack him, see what he did. If the club was active in, he could have been active in January or something like that. But if it was like they both thought it was the right time, then you got to agree with them, really.
Yeah. Vinny?
I don't think they should have, to be honest. I reckon that...
You think he should have?
Yeah, he should have been gone. I don't know who the chairman is for Man United or whatever.
It's Ed Woodward, isn't it? Yeah, no, he's the owner, isn't it? Ed Woodward.
At the transfers, Mourinho never wanted Sanchez. And players like that. And that's why they're in this position.
So...
Players.
Yeah, so guys, we know where Man United are. They're sixth, aren't they?
Alex Sanchez was playing bloody perfect at Arsenal.
Yeah, Benny, we can't really blame them.
Bench for about 400k.
Really, like anyone specifically, because it's down to the board, who's in Mourinho and what he's doing with the club, like the way he's playing, what the players are.
Mourinho wanted the
class players who've won the World Cup and under the belt. He's just not using them in the best part of positions at the time. Yeah, but to be fair, I do respect Mourinho for what he's done for our club.
The only players I've seen Mourinho want is that a lot. The only player I've heard about him wanting. And what's he done this season? I ain't seen him fucking play.
Who, sorry?
I saw that Dalot play last week. That's the first game I've seen him play.
Oh, yeah.
He's been injured, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's he got injured in? A fucking match? He hasn't played a match.
No, he got injured in pre-season.
Missed on weekends.
Yeah, so...
He's in training, doesn't he?
I know, but you look at... Go on.
In training, but they need to sort your fucking training system out if they're going dead hard in your fucking teammates.
That's what I mean, so... If you got...
For Diogo Dalot, I don't see him right, does it?
Yeah, you are right.
It was out in America for pre-season, and he got injured whilst over there.
If he got injured in training at pre-season in America, what are his teammates doing to him in training?
Well, it must be somewhat odd.
Vinny, mate, you can easily get...
It must be a hard tackle if he's been out for that long.
Oh, exactly. So, I think what we're trying to do, though, is we are mainly looking at players, so like playing on Mourinho. So the thing is, though, when you look at my manager, it's spending money, it's listening to the board, it's listening to the fans. Out of these things, which I reckon Mourinho has done the weakest, because I reckon his transfers, let's face it, his transfer's been dog wank.
Mourinho's in that position as well because the fucking owners can't be asked to give him any money because they're fucking lousy clubs. Not giving him any money to spend on centre they've needed all season, and a bit of last season. They're in this position. If they brought some centre backs in, they'd be easily top four now.
Oh yeah. Everyone knows that.
Easily.
Thing is, what happens is with Glazers, the two with our owners
Used to be at the
they
right,
don't like
because those owners aren't
the
many
one.
more, and I'm never going to get anywhere with fucking Lindelof at the back. Ryan Shawcross is better than him.
I know, and he plays for Stoke. So I know this.
Yeah.
I know I didn't really introduce this. So Vinny's a Stoke fan, and actually Kian is conveniently a United fan, and I'm also I'm a Chelsea fan. So I thought I forgot to settle that. Looking at this though, Kian, Manchester United points per game ratio in Premier League managers under since the 1992 and 1993. You look at it and it's I say it's two. So on average, so since the managers were looking at 92 since 93, looking at name a manager between then, looking at what Ferguson, David Moyes, Van Gaal, who else? Giggs, yeah. So managers like that, every single manager, the highest person who managed to get that was of course Sir Alex Ferguson. So he managed a 2.4 points per game, which if you think how many games he played, currently, I mean, of course he's got sacked, but with Mourinho he only got 1.5 per game, 1.5 points per game. So I think the stats just says it alone that Mourinho, yes, he's had, compared to Ferguson's had a long time over that average. Mourinho's had what? 2016-17, 17-18 and 18-19. And what's he only managed? 1.5 points per game. I think fucking Gary Rowett could do better, honestly.
2.5 years. You just got to think that when Mourinho first joined, he left. The Glazers didn't really want him. It was Ed Woodward trying to get along with him, and Glazers weren't really agreeing with him.
Didn't want him.
That's what happened. Woodward not to be like causing any controversy of this, or he had to get on with what the Glazers said. And with Mourinho, right,
so, let's get Jose Mourinho. Or did you win the cup or something? Didn't you?
What?
Is that the only thing you've won in this?
No, we've won under Mourinho's management 2.5 years. We've won 3 trophies. We've won Community Shield, FA Cup, and the Europa League.
That's the thing though. So if we're looking at a successful manager, what is it actually? Is it winning trophies? Is it what? I don't get what you actually call yourself a successful manager, because people will say winning trophies, but straight away I'll get onto someone in a second.
You can be a successful manager not winning trophies.
Yeah, exactly.
Southgate, I know he's an international manager. He's been for England, and he's been the best manager we've had in years.
And who's the manager that took you down? So who's the person who overseen your relegation? Did he get sacked or has he stayed with you?
What, Mark Hughes?
Yeah. Oh no, he got. Oh yeah, went to Southampton, didn't he?
Yeah,
Mark Hughes got us down actually, because if Paul Lambert was in Mark Hughes' position from start of the season, we wouldn't have went down.
No, I agree. Was it that Paul Lambert? I actually thought he was a good manager. But anyway, going back to Mourinho, I mean, we know he's done two spells at Chelsea and done one spell at United. So, I mean, I'm not really saying that Mourinho's been. I mean, yes, he's won a couple. I think he's won a Premier League title. He's won one with Chelsea. I know that. I think he's won 2. Actually, he might have won 1 or 2. But yeah, he's had far too many seasons. I mean,
won 3 times.
I mean, for goodness sake, Antonio Conte came in and did 1 and 2. That's really good. He managed to get 2 trophies in 2 seasons. I mean nothing about Chelsea, but can you kind of see what people are? A person I look at when you say successful manager is Eddie Howe. The things he's done at the start of this season, unbelievable. He's done the best that Bournemouth ever done with him, and he's been around for a long time.
You gotta think Mansfield Town's capacity is bigger than Bournemouth, and they're still in Premier League. Bournemouth.
Exactly. I mean, yes, it's not about capacity, but
stage.
Really about fans around you and that. But you see,
that's literally like our Premier League. Playing fucking amazing like that.
I mean,
capacity stadium, and they're getting so much support.
It's all about support there. I mean, if you was to say what makes a football team, it's got to be a good fan and a good actually relationship between the owner and the manager and the actual board or something like that. I don't think, to be honest, this is my opinion, Manchester United, they're probably what everyone says they're the biggest team in football. Bollocks. The only reason why they're biggest is because of one thing, which we all love: money. So it really is one of them things, and
alright, we've not been the best team in recent years since Fergie left, but you've got to look at
since
Fergie left, it's been a demise. We've had our ups and downs. as a club as
Yeah.
like.
Every single football team though has ups and downs. I mean, for goodness' sake, Stoke, you've had your ups and downs, haven't you, Vinny?
Yeah, we had them last year. Should have never.
No, mate, you can't really see that. You know, it's theoretical. It's what people think. Like, you can't really say, oh yeah, someone thinks that is a bigger club than yeah, well, it's blah blah. It's gonna mean logically in terms of what they've been through. Obviously every club goes through downfalls and seasons. You know, ever since Fergie left us, Fergie made us the club that we are. He put us on the map. So yeah.
I've got another thing. Do you think Liverpool will win league?
We'll go on to that in a second, but just finishing off with Man United. Just we'll move on, Vinny. And this whole thing between Pogba and Mourinho. Just quickly touch on that. I mean, we all know it's cheaper to replace your manager than it is half your team. We all know that. I mean, for goodness sake, when Mourinho was at our team, it was on about replacing Hazard. It was about replacing this, that, other, Oscar, things like that. I mean, yes, you can replace Hazard. I mean, he's been alright this season, I guess, but with Mourinho, 89 million Pogba, or would you look at a manager who got paid out of 22.5 million? So the thing was it okay? So going back to it, is it Mourinho's poor decisions, or is it the players not playing for him?
The players don't want to play under Mourinho.
Yeah.
So has he lost his dress? Has he effectively lost his dressing room?
On his day, right now, is the best manager in the world on his day. It's just those players don't want to play under him.
Yeah.
Mourinho, he doesn't know what he's doing with it.
They don't want to play under him because those players expected something in their first season with him.
Oh yeah, everyone does.
They expect
first season win.
No, they expected a Champions League win. That's what those players expected with Mourinho.
Champions League win with United.
They just don't want to play under him.
Who does though? Who actually wants to play Mourinho? I mean, the next thing before we go on to Liverpool is where do you reckon Mourinho will go next? So people are saying Real Madrid. I think that's I wouldn't go that far because they've already had a new manager.
Yeah, but if they sack him down, he's just gonna hold that until Real Madrid want him. Because looking back,
I don't know if he'll go back into managing the team.
Yeah, I reckon he will. It will.
I don't know.
Where should he go then? Do you reckon his time with football's done?
No, it's not done. But I think he'll take up another role at a club.
What do you reckon he can do?
Ownership, probably.
Owner.
He's just back 24 million.
He's minted. I mean, we all know. I mean, how old is Mourinho? Let's have a look. Mourinho. I'll have a look.
Probably. 55.
Mourinho is 55. So.
55.
Yeah.
Fuck me, same age as me dad. He looks 72.
It does. Mourinho does both for 55. To be fair. So.
That is.
Okay, so if we're all being on an opinion that the person who should come into Man United, who next? Zidane at the end of the season or a caretaker manager?
We won't keep a caretaker manager.
I want Zidane to go into Man United.
It's meant to have him. Yeah, go on, Vinny. Sorry.
Man United are a top club. I think they need someone to get him back on the feet. Not fucking Michael Carrick or someone like that. He's not going to get him anyway.
No.
People are saying that Solskjaer meant to come in.
That's Solskjaer.
Yeah,
Zidane win your trophies.
We're not.
Zidane, yes, thank you. Zidane does win your trophies, thank you.
We're not going to keep. What we're going to do is, we're not going to actually have a new manager until the end of the season. Like, with it being Withers, like,
is this confirmed news?
With it. No, like, Withers being. Yeah, well, it's confirmed that we don't want anyone like Zidane, Conte, or anyone yet.
Really? Why would you not want them? Like Vinny said,
is it like your team wants to end up like St. Joseph's fucking fold? They don't want to.
I mean, we all know that Man United went fold. We all know that because, I mean, yeah, it's a stupid thing to point out.
They're acting like it. Why don't they want to bring in a top manager like Zidane? What's happening is here at the minute with United, the board, Ed Woodward and people like that.
Go on, Marsh.
Hear me out a minute. What they're thinking is, where there's been right, so far into the season, right, well, not so far, whether it be in December and it be in January soon, to me, someone like Zidane, he can let him. January is not really a big transfer window, it's not as big as the summer. Let him come in like June, July, soon when the season's finished. Let him structure his team.
Yeah.
Let him let them new man structure a team between June and July, and don't appoint anyone yet. Just wait for if someone like Solskjaer, Carrick.
Kane's having a wank on goal.
Anyway, so, but yeah, you're right about saying about Solskjaer and all that. So,
Give them to the give one of them to the Times. They know because they've been there, especially Carrick and Solskjaer. Solskjaer did it in 1999 with us. He won us. He had to fight the treble. They both know what they're doing with the club.
it's kind of like a club legend thing, isn't it? Anyway, yeah.
That's not being so great. And he will help. He will help us get us back up on our feet.
Yeah. So I think we've touched about the Man United thing a little bit too much. So thanks for that. Next thing we're gonna know, which is Vinny, which is like a little point we haven't planned, which is Vinny. What was it about Liverpool?
It was about Ranieri Fulham.
Yeah, but you said something. No. I meant like the Liverpool thing. You said something before that. You said you were in Liverpool. Yeah, do you want to talk about that? So
they've got a good chance of winning the. But wait, people were expecting that last year. They never did it. They've got the exact same squad near enough, and they didn't win last year. So I was just thinking about that because people were expecting them to. They're at top of the league for quite a while, and they just stuffed it. And
I think it would be ideal to get something like Jordan or something on the call because we could deal with like a Liverpool's point of view because, especially we could do it tomorrow. We could be looking at someone like a Liverpool because I think personally, are we going to finish the season unbeaten? That's the question I want to ask you. No or yes?
No.
Yes, Keen, you say no. You say no.
No, you said no.
You said no.
Okay. They won't finish unbeaten because I think they'll beat all the top sides probably, but then they'll lose against someone like Bournemouth or something.
Don't write off Bournemouth. Never do. I mean, Wolves. Let's call it Wolves. Wolves.
That's a team that they'll probably lose against Bournemouth.
I mean, for fuck's sake, they've got Wolves. Actually, conveniently, they've got Wolves on Friday night.
To everyone.
Wolves are a danger side. I mean, they've won what 3 in a row, 4 in a row.
Yeah, Wolves are good.
Wolves, I'm actually surprised they managed to come up and they've just gone right. Let's go and sort some out. I think did they win the championship this season?
Are they like 9th or something in Prem?
No, they're just behind United, I think. I'll check it. But yeah, keep talking. So, I think with Liverpool, if they smash the Premier League, I'll be very, very happy.
They're not.
To be honest, Liverpool do win it. I want them to win it. Played bloody outstanding.
Yeah.
Bonk you. To do it. Under leadership, I don't. Like Liverpool, they're a team that transform players into like world class ones, and what happens is they start they play well, they back themselves up with what they say, but then it's just the result of the ending product, isn't it?
Okay, so alright, so we've touched on Liverpool, so you both think that they're not going to go unbeaten, and are they going to win the league?
Yeah.
So so if you're saying yeah, Keane, what are you saying?
I think this season it will be. I think City will get into it.
Do you reckon City will get it again? Alright, so one thing, so we're going to go on to a final topic, which is something which none of us would have thought of, which Vinny actually had a good point this morning, which we were talking about. And Vinny, do you want to say what it is?
Yeah, so Ranieri at Fulham, his first, I think it was his first season with Leicester. It was fighting for relegation.
He was.
Yeah, first season.
With Leicester 20. So, yeah, he's got Fulham on his first season, he's fighting for relegation. If he keeps Fulham up, I know it sounds stupid, but do you reckon they could win the league with Fulham next year?
Win the league with Fulham. We know it was something like 10,000 to 1, but yes. Yeah. The one thing we need to talk...
It's a chance because I know people are saying it's a skip with Leicester, but he's known for it now. So what if he does it with Fulham? He's got all that money to spend in January.
He has. He's got a bit of money to spend because they spent nothing they spent nothing.
I don't think they'll sign Andre Schürrle, and I don't think they should. I think they should go for someone like a Batshuayi. I know it sounds bad, but
yeah, Batshuayi is one of them players. He's good.
He goes to nonsense clubs.
Yeah.
I know Valencia. Is he at Valencia now?
Yeah, he's at Valencia because of a loan deal.
He did a bloody brilliant game. I'm not gonna lie.
He did a good game against United. He did a really good game against them. I think he would win.
Fulham would give Valencia a good game.
I really do think so. So, did you say about like Schürrle? Do you reckon they should sign Schürrle because they've already got Schürrle?
No, they weren't. I don't think they should sign him.
They've already got him.
I think they've got him.
Yeah, they had him in the summer.
He's on loan. He's on loan.
Oh, sorry. I thought he signed him.
No,
they didn't. It's on loan, I think.
I think Schürrle though is a cracking player. Like Schürrle is good. He's done it at Chelsea. He's done it at Wolfsburg.
Not that Premier League quality anymore.
No, go on.
He's a Bundesliga player.
He is, isn't he? He is a Bundesliga player.
You go for someone like that's already played in the Premier League. That's in a different division.
Look at friggin' Iron Robin. He came to the Premier League, and I think honestly he played unbelievable.
But Fulham would never get him, would they?
No, obviously not. I mean,
Fulham need to. They've got an alright attack.
Yeah, go on, Kim.
They've got a good attack. They've got Alexander Mitrovic, but they're relying on.
Yeah, Mitrovic. I mean, for fuck's sake.
But what's the crack about Ryan Sessegnon?
I mean, he's been a shadow of a player. Shadow.
He was world class last year. He's a championship player. Get him at somewhere like Stoke on a season's loan. Don't play him in Premier League. He's not going to do anything.
He's unfortunately what I think we've noticed with the first. I think this is the first time we've seen it. The one player which we know is that. I mean, look at Gabriel Jesus. He's sick. Don't talk about him much, but we're talking about youth in the Prem. So you're looking at people like Ryan Sessegnon. But then you're automatically comparing him to one of the best young players in the world. Yes, he's not playing in the English league. Kylian Mbappe. What's the difference there? Like for like, I'd say.
League. He's playing against, I mean, teams that have just come up from like a Mansfield Town level friendly. That's what they are. Oh, another subject I want to get onto in a bit is this England side's never going to develop because of foreign players coming for our academy. It's never going to.
Okay. So going back to Fulham. So going back to the main question. So what's this whole point of Ranieri winning? Do you reckon, because you said it, so you actually believe that he could, or do you not reckon he could?
Yeah, I believe he could, but he won't.
Okay, so he won't, but how close? So we're saying
it'll be the same odds if he keeps Fulham up.
Okay, so what you're presuming then is, which is something you might not have thought about, Chelsea, United, Man City, Arsenal, Spurs, are they all Liverpool? I think I said whatever the top six. Are they going to have shit seasons?
No, they won't have a crap season next year, but
they won't have a good one as the last one.
Ranieri keeps Fulham up. He's known for doing well the season after. He could probably get him a Euros spot.
A European competition spot,
like
a Europa League.
Yeah,
like West Ham are trying to get now. Like they're trying to get is it 7th? They can get 5th, 6th. If you get 5th, 6th, and then 7th, a qualification spot, because that's what we see in Burnley do last season.
Yeah.
So I reckon thumbs up for Ranieri, but the only thing I'll say is about that. Yes, he played for he managed a really, really good Leicester.
Yeah.
But was it his coincidence also that we're seeing a very, very bad top 6?
The only bad team in top 6 at the minute is
Manchester United.
Yeah. And as soon as we're back in our feet, we can be challenging for top 4. Just plays in January.
I don't think you'll be challenging for title this year.
You know me. I mean, yes, we're only at Christmas. I mean, we're 17 games in.
Yeah.
I think you've already got your top 4, to be honest. Maybe a couple switches, but I reckon you've already got your top 4.
United bring in Zidane after January, they'll have a chance at top 4.
They need to bring. The sooner they do it, the better. The later they leave it, I reckon they fucked it.
But what you're saying about Ranieri, it's hard to think, but he did it with Leicester with the quality players they've got. If you look at Fulham, they've got good players, yeah. With what they've signed in England, they've got homegrown talent like Kenny, Ryan Sessegnon, and players like Callum Chambers.
Yeah, but
with they're not. I know Ranieri is defensively minded, Like,
He's a counteracting player. He's a counteracting manager.
You got to think
what would.
managing a similar sort of team.
You both talking at the same time.
Think about it. He's got Seri, a box-to-box midfield, Ante. He's got that Mitrovic, which is like a blooming Kramaric when he had him, and then he's got that Mara guy that's like a Jamie Vardy.
So if you exactly. So that's what I'm glad you're doing that, because you.
The goalkeeper, that's not a Schmeichel. He's not a Schmeichel flipping goalkeeper.
There's nothing. That's why they need. I reckon honestly they should have pushed a little bit harder for Rui Patricio. I think he's honestly doing bits at Wolves. And you've seen all these people which fades us nice into the next conversation about foreign players. All these foreign players, why aren't they go? I mean, yes, they've got a couple of English players, but I think the best team that's got the full English, the most English players. You're looking at Spurs, City. They've got a couple, but actually the best team at the moment has got the most English players is Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth.
So I mean, Chelsea. I don't think we're never seeing an English player walk into our team.
Do you know what it would be? I think next season, there should be a cap on the teams. You have to have 9 players or 7 or 8 English players in that squad, not in your starting 11, in your squad.
So are we saying that? Okay, so what could kind of automatically? I think what's wrong with that? They could just name one on the bench, because if we don't see an improvement in the English team, I mean, what was the World Cup performance this summer? What was that then? Because I don't think. For them players, yes, they walked into their first team. They should do. If you're playing for a World Cup, you should be getting in and out of minutes. I bet there's a couple of exceptions. Harry Maguire, I don't think he played a minute last season for Leicester. I can't remember him playing too many minutes, but prove me if I'm wrong.
Jadon Sancho, what is he doing at Dortmund?
Bits.
Bits. But what's he doing there? He shouldn't be there. He's not a Bundesliga player.
I tell you what he's done there. He's done which most people think about. I might not do. I do it, but I won't. He's done. Go on.
He'd be getting into that Man City side easy. I know that sounds ridiculous.
He's a cam. How do you think he plays though? Because a cam left winger. I wouldn't say I think it's either cam or I can't think. He's a midfielder, either a winger.
Sane is very injury prone.
So is it
Sancho on your bench as a replacement? That's just top Man City.
Yeah.
He's not even on loan, is he? He's signed for Dortmund.
Yeah, he's full on, because I think he did what most people would think, like I said earlier. He basically went because he was just sick to death of not getting minutes. If you go to a team like Dortmund, look at what they're doing this season. They're ripping the Bundesliga to fucking shreds. They are literally going like a piece of paper and they're going like that. They are literally, I'll go on camera at the moment, they are literally just doing that.
He wasn't getting minutes because he was 15, 16.
15, 16. Callum Hudson-Odoi getting minutes in the Premier League.
Fighting for titles. That's why they should have shipped him off at loan at some lower Premier League team to...
Middlesbrough. No, I've seen Middlesbrough.
Yeah, you got to think the Bundesliga's full of like...
They're full of fucking Stuttgarts.
4 good teams in that division. That's why he's playing so well. Challenge him in Premier League, see how he does then.
I mean, that's just the dominance. I mean, so I think we'll leave it there, but just one thing to leave you on. The best player ever, are we saying, just as a yes or no, is the best player in the world, should it really be in the Premier League? Because, you know what I mean by that. So, are you saying people like Hazard, Aguero, are you saying they should be the best people in the Premier League?
Hazard's the best player in the Premier League, yeah.
But should he be the best player in the world? Because we know how competitive England is.
No way near that. But you could argue with Messi being the best player in the world. I think he is. But people could argue he's not because he's never played in the Prem. So he's not...
Okay, so... Alright, so you're saying for the best person to... So for being a good player, you've got to play really, really well in the Prem.
So I'm going to be genuinely honest. The best player ever is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, ever. So he's done it. Yeah, exactly. That's why everyone rates him. Messi...
done it in the Spanish league.
I mean, I think he's doing okay in Juventus. I mean, I'm not really following this season.
They've won it. But I know.
But yeah, lads.
Ronaldo's the best player ever.
But yeah, lads. I think we're going to wrap up there. So thank you ever so much for joining us. And anything else you want to say? Just.
I don't know.
But yeah. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to both Vinny Marriott, who's I think he's really made this podcast actually alive. Really. Keane as well, you've been a bit more quieter, but you've been more like a sub on. You've been better in the second half. We just need to. Okay, so exactly. But yeah, really, I've enjoyed that, lads. Thanks for joining me. And if there's anything which guys you want to see in the next podcast, Pretzel podcast, cracking name in it, lads.
Yeah.
Cracking name. So yeah, if you want to contact me, Discord, Snapchat, all that kind of shit. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ben9. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, lads.